tell you guys. These goddamn old ass Mustangs and old ass fucking 90s cars that I have. Pain in the fucking ass. Everything I goddamn do bites me. What's up, guys? So this is my 04 Mach 1. It is an automatic, and I'm going to show you what I did to bring this thing to run low 13s consistently with only basic bolt-ons and weight reduction. Weight reduction is a huge key in getting it to do that, and you know, everyone does the basic, you know, bolt-ons usually, but whenever you could do the weight reduction, it makes those bolt-ons perform even better. And for a car with 112 some thousand miles and automatic, it's not too bad. I mean, I was hoping to run high 12s with it. I didn't get a chance to get back out to the track this year with work and everything, but let's kind of review and, you know, see what you think. Here we go. The best this thing did was like a 13.0, and then I ran several 13.1s and I think a 13.2. Trapping 106, 107-ish, which is really good. When I hit the 13.0 the first run out, I was like, oh, awesome, I'm going to definitely run high 12s with this thing. I know, you know, that was with a 2.0 60 foot. I was like, I know I can get a 10th off the 60 foot and run that, you know, 12.9 was, you know, realistic for me. But that didn't happen that night. I think it was 70 degrees out or something like that, and that was on my old Nittos. And that was before I did further weight reduction with the interior. So I took off the subframe connectors. They're just bolted on anyway. I don't know how good they actually are, but I know that they are weight. So I took those out. I took the dog collar off the rear differential. I had taken everything out of the trunk, and that was with the stock driver's seat, the power driver's seat that came with the car. So since then, I've completely gutted the car. I took out all the seats and I put in the race seat that was in the Cobra, and that's an unpowered 9 slaughter seat, so it's just fixed. Car's completely gutted. It still has the speakers, so I mean, I guess it's not completely gutted, but as far as the interior, like your seats and stuff, that part's gutted out. The trunk had already been gutted. That was part of the what I ran before. And basic bolt-ons, I mean, it's got your cold air intake, just takes out the silencer. It's got a PHP spacer under there. It's got some Steeda underdrive pulleys, and I'm running the SR coils and new plugs. I mean, I've not had any issues out of these, but I've not had a lot of miles put on it either. JLT catch can, they don't make this little pre-filter anymore. You got to run 2 catch cans. I don't know if people weren't buying them or what the deal was, but I mean, it is what it is. This car is very dirty right now. I've not had time to wash it, so forgive that. Running a Bassani off-road mid-pipe, X-pipe, and MagnaFlow Magna packs. They are loud, but they sound really good. And I'll put up some video clips of some revs and stuff so you can hear it. And I'm going to show you underneath the car in just 1 second. Here we are under the car. It's kind of dark, but you can still kind of see. Subframe connectors have been unbolted. There's the Bassani X pipe, Magna packs, and some suspension work. I'll show you better pictures of this. Also, for weight transfer, you're going to want to remove the front sway bar. Now, if you're, you know, corner carving, autocross and stuff, you're probably going to need it. Just normal driving, you won't know that it's gone. You won't. I live on a ridge, and just driving normally, I mean, even probably a little faster than other traffic, it's not bad. It's really not. I was kind of worried, but You know, I just figured I could always put it back on if I needed to. I've left it off. There's, you know, there's no point to having it. Autocross or really aggressive, really pushing it, yeah, okay. But it's all about the weight reduction. So I put 14 gears in. Well, I had a shop do it, but I dropped the axle myself. I'm tearing the ass end out of this thing. I had 14 gears put in. I had the rear differential completely rebuilt. Cobra 31 spline, aluminum drive shaft. You've got to change the yokes on there to make it fit for the automatic transmission. I had the rear axles straightened to check, make sure they were true. They were a little bit off according to the axle shop. Had them welded. They primered it. I coated it myself. I put the strange adjustable rears, Eibach sport lines all the way around to get it as low as I could without going to coilovers and without cutting springs. It's got weight jacker rear lowers, and I can't remember the brand of the uppers that are adjustable. I'll put it on here, I'll look it up. Still got the rear sway bar, of course. And that's basically it. I speculate that it's the torque converter in the transmission. It's not allowing me to pull harder than a 2.0 60 foot. I did think that with these stickier, newer Mickey Thompson drag radials, that I'd be able to drop down to a 1.9 and then get that 12-second, and of course in better air. When I put these on, I ran like 3 13.1s at Woodburn. Now the Mickey Thompsons are bigger, physically bigger than Nitto 555Rs, and I'll show you some pictures of those together. I'm actually about to take these off, so maybe I'll shoot some video of it. But it's starting to get cold out here, and you're not really supposed to have these in winter conditions. It can harden the rubber, so I'm gonna pull those off. But I'll show you the physical size difference. I don't know. I mean, it's weight and it's rotating mass, so it's got to play a factor in there somehow. But still running the same ETs and the same mile per hour, even with the more rotating mass, but with less weight from these seats being changed and completely removed. So weigh in, let me know what you think about that, but that's my speculation. So yeah, I'm gonna get started, and I'll post up the rev video so you can hear some drive-bys and stuff like that in car. I wish I had more footage to share, track footage, stuff like that. I just have what I have, and I'll post that up, but I wanted you guys to see it. I've shot this video several different times. I just never really liked the way they came out. So however this one comes out is how it's gonna come out, and I'm just gonna throw it up. All right, be back. Talking normal, just to give you an idea of what it sounds like at idle. Up for a minute, and then we'll do some revs. some revs. Guys ready to go for a drive? Let's do a quick drive real quick.